Hi, this is Meghan Falcone.
Hi, I'm Josh Brenner, and I don't remember what happened last week.
And Seth Brenner.
I have a headache.
Starting off great. And we're off and running.
What happened last week?
I made the classic mistake of not doing a phone call / FaceTime in advance.
Oh, right.
We had difficulty communicating. She was kind and lovely, but I'm fluent in sarcasm.
Yeah.
Walk.
I actually saw on a profile a girl had it on her profile. I immediately X'd her.
But she's a polyglot.
How's that headache?
It hurts. I should have taken some medicine, but YOLO.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be loose. It's gonna be fun. Seth, you got a great haircut. You're looking very sharp.
It's time to get serious. It's time to really...
Yeah,
Oh, this is your serious cut.
Yeah.
This is all business.
Speaking of business, you should have seen the mullet / man bun I was rocking at the peak of COVID. Woo!
I mean, we did see it.
Yeah, I guess y'all did.
We've seen you in all your stages.
I was just thinking that Summer of Seth abbreviates to SOS, so it's like a call for help.
Happy summer of Seth, everybody.
How's it going? You been on any Seth ups?
No, but I've got some in the works, and it's gonna happen because I'm just so disgusted with the apps. I keep falling in the same traps, even though I'm trying to be way more discerning. It's just and ooh and pow and woo.
Seth is doing hand gestures if you're listening, and he's hitting some of my crafting supplies.
Providing his own Batman sound effects.
Thank you.
I got a question. You've always had a complicated relationship with the apps, but I think you always like them.
Sure.
And now there seems to be, just in the zeitgeist, a real movement against them. Do you think you're just going with the flow, or is everybody coming to this realization at the same time?
It's not a matter of disliking or liking them. They have always been frustrating. I still think overwhelmingly these things are helpful, especially for someone in a new city with a large population. It's tough. I mean, it's tough.
We recently had lunch with a friend, and she was saying, yes, the apps are horrible. And she had really good advice.
Oh, good. More advice.
She's in a similar place, Summer of Seth, but not Seth, where she's trying to...
Oh, you would insert her name.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But she's trying to, try new things, make new choices, right? Because her old choices, the kinds of guys she's attracted to, it hasn't panned out. And she said, because the algorithm learns you over time, the best thing to do is to start a new account and just make new choices, because then all of your last 10 years of baggage aren't associated with your account.
So I tried that, and the moron that I am,
here we go.
As soon as I re-downloaded it, everything was saved.
Yeah, you need a new login, probably.
I don't know. I'm getting a new iPhone this week. We're gonna...
Congratulations.
We're just gonna...
Seth, I think that you prepared something to share.
Deer in headlights. Full deer in headlights. Abject terror has no idea what you're talking about.
You sent the podcast an email.
Gotcha. Yes. I did. Yes. I had a phenomenal article sent to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it is a 17th degree mutual friend.
Okay.
One Jenna Bush Hager.
He's not the person who sent it to you. The article is about her. I see.
Having known Jenna for 20 plus years.
Yeah, you meet her with Minka?
No. We went to college together. She was a couple years younger than me.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening. Do you actually know who is Jenna Bush, and do you actually know her? She's a George W. Bush daughter.
Correct, one of the twins.
And George W. Bush has twins. Do you know, and you actually know her, or this is a bit?
This is not a bit. I wouldn't be so bold as to say I know her. We've met several times through the year. She was 2 years younger than me at Texas.
You guys run into each other. Does she pretend like she knows who you are, or she doesn't even know
enough
to know?
Past. However, if I gently reminded her of the connections, she would remember.
The 17 degrees. Okay.
She would remember.
All right, so this is an article about a person you don't know. Go ahead.
Hi, Jenna, and hi, Barbara, if you're both listening.
Barbara's what?
No, Barbara's the other granddaughter. Jenna and Barbara.
Oh, I see, because Barbara's not alive.
No. Both.
I thought she was.
No, they both. George and Barbara died within 6 months a year of each other.
That's romantic.
It is sweet. No, that statistically happens
Yeah.
all the time. If you've been married over 50 or something years, if one partner goes, the other one follows within 6 to 12 months or something like that.
So does this make you feel better because you could die anytime without no one's in control of it?
Yes.
I'm just saying,
That's a positive.
maybe you'll live longer because no one is gonna
kill you,
pull you down.
Sure. There you go. I'm not going down with a ship. That's right.
Well, as the person who edits this podcast, I'd love to get back to the article. Seth?
So, bottom line is, she gave this great article, I think it was in People, basically saying she wished she'd dated longer. She wished she'd been single longer.
Wow, brutal.
Okay.
She's married?
Happily married with 3 kids. They met when they were in their early 20s, like 23, I think I was at 23, 24, and then were married at 26, 27, something like that. And she's like lamenting.
I should have banged a couple more out.
I mean, that was the impression I got.
Absolutely brutal to husband.
The actual headline was Jenna Bush Hager wishes she had dated more in her 20s.
Well, again, age is relative.
Uh-huh.
I didn't really have a 20s between college and med school, so I think her 20s.
For you, it would have been 30s.
30s,
uh-huh.
Great. So I think, based on Jenna, whose opinion I value highly, I'm doing this right.
Well, there you have it. That's what happens when Seth prepares the material.
I'm so glad this came our way. And I just like to circle back on one thing. You didn't have a 20s. So was your extra year at UT followed by your year in Sevilla studying abroad? Those were your
early 20s.
But you didn't have them.
It was only 6 months in Spain.
Well, look, I think, like Jenna, maybe you're now going to find your perfect match because you have sufficiently dated around.
Why is she giving interviews? What is she promoting a book? What is happening?
She's very popular. She's very famous. She's on is it the Today Show or Good Morning America? No, not The View.
Wait, she's one of the hosts on one of those shows?
Something.
I think it's either Today Show or Good Morning America. She is beloved.
We're definitely going to have some corrections
Great.
here.
Well, what else is new?
And those corrections can be found on our Instagram, Seth and the City Podcast, on our TikTok, Seth and the City Podcast. I wanted to bring up something amazing that was sent from listener Rob, who is a points holder.
Oh, yeah. Rob got points for saying a joke that I made, didn't receive enough credit. Fedorable.
There is an event. It is called All Hands on Deck. And the concept is 15 people will pitch their single friend to a crowd of mostly single people.
Oh, no.
Their best friend will create a presentation, like a PowerPoint presentation, and pitch them to over 150 people from 7 to 9:30 p.m. in the Arts District of Los Angeles.
So it's like one of those eligible bachelor auctions.
Well, it felt like a way to get Seth into speed dating now that he's aged out.
A backdoor. This is
a
our
backdoor.
Our loophole.
But
Why,
actually,
are we taking him?
At 9 o'clock, there's live matchmaking, games, and more.
We're going.
We're
going. The point is we're going.
I'm so excited about this. What a great. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
We've got another great thing that came into the Instagram, which means it is time for Relationship Corner.
Yeah!
Now, as I mentioned, we are running low on relationship corners, and so a wonderful listener sent this in. She really pulled it out by the skin of her teeth. She said, I finally got something for a relationship corner.
Oh.
With many exclamation points.
Fantastic.
Okay, so I know marriages come with silly debates, and I think I would expand this to include you as well, Seth, relationships. And my parents are currently having an ongoing one about cutting sandwiches. They're known to have these debates quite often, and I was wondering what your thoughts are on silly little arguments like this. So, two-parter. One is a question about arguments in relationships, which I think is good and helpful to have as a conversation here. The second is a picture of 2 different sandwiches. Sandwich A is cut on the diagonal so that the corner is points. Sandwich B is cut down the middle so that the bottom of the loaf is one half and the top of the loaf is another half. And if you're watching, I'll pop that in.
I'll just say this could be a challenging question, except for the way sandwich B is cut. Diagonal versus vertical axis cut, I see a debate. But this is cut so that the sort of like mushroomed top of the bread is on one side and just the butt of the bread is on the other side, as opposed to being symmetrical from north to south. It's cut east to west, which is truly psychotic.
On top of that, diagonal cut is so not down the middle and symmetric either.
I like sandwiches. But final answer, I think you would,
diagonal for me, option A.
Who's eating bread?
That's a great point. Yeah, this really doesn't apply here.
What do you guys think? When you get in a little tiff in a relationship.
Never happened, no experience with that.
Well, I think fighting is really useful.
In that case, we do it great.
How soon is too soon for a fight for you? Like, if you get in a fight after 3 dates, does that feel like a red flag?
Yeah, that feels red flaggy.
But this is not a fight.
This is a cute, adorable thing that they do.
But I do think there are some things, like for me and Josh when we started dating, like I pick my fingernails. And that to me is a small thing.
We need to talk about that.
No. The fingernails were not an issue.
I also picked my toenails.
The toenails were an issue.
But to me, you would be like, please don't do that. And I'm like, this is like a little thing, like which way to cut the bread. But for you, it was a big thing.
No, for me, it was like literally completely disgusting.
That's pretty gross.
Do you have anything like that from past relationships?
I'm pretty organized, pretty neat. If I'm seeing someone and if there's clothes everywhere, if there's perfect example, if I maybe try to organize things for her and they're not appreciative of me making the effort to clean things up a little bit.
Wait, in whose place are we in?
My place.
In your place, and they should be appreciative of you cleaning up your place for them.
Right.
No, he's cleaning up their clothes.
Right. If let's say we're...
Well, because he doesn't like how it's affecting his space.
Right.
If they're bothered that you've tidied, or if they're just like...
Not thanking you.
Yeah.
Because I would both not thank you and be bothered.
If they're bothered by me, like, just like maybe putting things a little more organized instead of in piles in the walkway or leaving things in the sink.
Now, let me ask you a question. In these scenarios, have you given them designated drawers and space where they have a place to put things?
Of course not.
Absolutely given people drawers and their
How many people have had a drawer?
Multiple people have had drawers.
How many? Put a number on it.
More than 10.
More than 10 people have had a drawer.
I'm 44 years old. More than 10 people have had a drawer for sure.
Do you think you're moving too fast to the drawer stage?
Yeah, how quickly does a drawer happen? That's a great question.
Couple months, you're going to get a drawer.
Okay.
A full drawer?
Full drawer.
What about in the bathroom?
You can keep stuff in the shower. That's totally
What about,
fine.
like, where's her toothbrush and toothpaste?
Are you providing a toothbrush?
I can provide a toothbrush.
Do you always have extra toothbrushes on hand?
Always have an extra toothbrush.
So many problems here. Do you have a place to put her? Is she in a cup? What's her situation?
No. If we're at the 3-month stage and the toothbrush is staying, we'll just pull a cup from the kitchen and that'll be hers.
Okay.
But drawer for sure.
When these relationships inevitably end and you get your drawer back, how happy are you and how long does it take you to immediately repopulate that drawer?
I leave it empty for the next one.
Is it true? Is it true? Do you have a standby empty drawer?
It's kind of true.
Look, I'm going to say that's positive. I'm going to say it's positive because I
don't know what to make of it.
I didn't believe that you were holding space in your life for a long-term partner, and I actually think an empty drawer is saying, like, I'm leaving this here for my person.
Okay, let's dig in further. What drawer is it, and
it's gonna be the least accessible drawer, yes.
So all the way down.
All the way down. I'm tall, so I need the high ones.
Just in your kitchen, you have some cabinets that are just fully empty, also because you're a bachelor.
Kitchen cabinets.
Yeah.
No one needs that.
No, I know no one needs it.
She brings over
crock pot. She brings over
her zoodle machine.
No, I'm just saying perhaps there are.
I would make room for a zoodle machine.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, do you like a spiralizer?
I do, and I like zoodles a lot.
He likes zoodles.
I didn't know this. We can have zoodles.
We can have zoodles.
Oh, good.
Relationship corner.
And so, you've been on any dates this week to find somebody to fill that drawer?
We're getting there. Again, we're just getting back into the tub here, getting back into the LA swing
the
again.
Did you ever get responses from Tub Girl?
Thank you very much.
Wow, what a seg.
What's going on?
Seth just licked his index finger to text as though he's about to put a point on the chalkboard.
All right, guys, here we go. So, she was under the weather.
Okay.
Which was actually...
Probably from taking all those showers
out there
outside.
In the cold. Yeah, I had the same thought.
This honestly could have been the best thing ever because it really could have delayed things and brought us to the live texting today, but she got better.
Just real quick, I just want to, in case anybody's just picking up this podcast, Tub Girl is somebody Seth has matched with many, many times, and her move
This is the third time.
Her move is to sort of play hard to get, and then when someone doesn't bite, she sends a picture of herself, mostly naked, from the rear, in a tub, outside, taking a shower. Hence, she is Tub Girl.
Hands down, my longest relationship I've had in years. So we spoke, And she was definitely the same person, but without question had definitely had an upper respiratory infection. Coughing, sore throat, the work. She sounded raspy, but it was definitely her. She was asking all the same questions.
She sounded more like the husky gentleman that she actually is.
Probably.
Uh-huh.
So we talked. I said, well, when you're feeling better, let's definitely connect. I texted 3 or 4 days later to check on her.
Wow, that was nice.
Hey, how are you feeling? Hey, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. With a smiley face, or like a sweet emoji face. She was going to a friend's dinner at Nobu. I go, are you feeling well enough to go to Nobu? She goes, yep. In a bit, just wrapping up at work. I wrote, have fun. She goes, thank you. She wrote, are you going out tonight? I go, I'm about to go to a comedy show.
I was there.
Which was fun.
Yeah, great show.
It's not Malibu, Nobu, but still pretty cool. She goes, ha ha.
It was actually a comedy show in a shipping container.
Maybe the exact opposite of Nobu Malibu.
It was great. Anyways, I go, blah, 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 blah.
I don't know if we should be blah, 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 blahing past things. I feel like that's what
I lost my place.
Yeah.
She goes, okay, have fun. I wrote, thanks. Send me pics from Nobu. It's my favorite spot in all of Malibu. She goes, too soon. Maybe after we meet, wink. And I go,
wow, she's learned and grown.
I go, deal, exclamation point.
Huh.
Next day, she texts me. What are you up to? I go, hey, I'm on my way to a birthday party. What are you doing? She goes, cooking dinner at home with friends. Where's the B-day? I go, the hills. She goes, have fun. I think it said, thanks, you too. A few minutes later, I feel like we're never going to meet. And I go, totally disagree. Gotta make it happen. Heart. And she goes,
heart.
You sent a heart?
She said she sent the heart.
She
tapped back.
Tap back, sorry. And she goes, okay, cool. She calls me like 10 minutes later. I'm like getting ready to shower. I'm like in a hurry. I'm going ready, and I'm trying to get out of there as fast as I can. We talk for a few minutes. She sounds like her normal self again. Cold is pretty much gone.
And you like talking to this person?
No, it's awful.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you're not wasting your time anymore. You've gotten very serious about this.
But she's asking me what I'm doing, where I'm going, blah blah blah. Basically, the things we just did. And I'm giving her short, quick answers. Like, I'm so sorry, I'm running. I'm super late already. Can I call you tomorrow? And she goes, okay. She hangs up, calls me back like 5 minutes later.
Oh wow!
What a psycho!
Interesting.
That's she's very anxious attachment style.
She goes, you're not interacting with me.
What?
I don't think this needs to be pursued any further. It's just not happening.
Wow.
Wait, can you point to why she would have said that?
Because this is a psychopath.
It's a game.
This is this is a complete insane lunatic.
So you guys had your first fight at like 9 minutes.
Yeah.
How does she never know that you've matched multiple times?
I don't know.
So weird.
It's just actually a bot? No, he talks to her on the phone, I guess.
human
Well,
being.
I don't know what she's getting out of it. Okay, wait, so what happens?
I go, I'm so sorry. I really do want to meet you. We've had some great rapport. We've had some great phone calls.
And are the conversations great? Like, is
No,
there...
they're terrible.
Time. He hates it.
And she's like, you don't even ask me questions. You didn't even ask me about Nobu. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I should be more interactive. Please forgive me. I do want to meet you. I can't wait. No, ship's passed.
Wow.
Ship's passed.
Ships, whatever. Ship sailed.
Ship sailed.
Ba-da-da!
And then she sends the pic.
And there's the pic. Wow.
What a shame. Would have been nice to meet. I wrote, agreed. Sorry you're not down. You're not down.
Oh, it's still going.
I can't force someone to ask me questions with this emoji.
That's a shrug. It's a big shrug.
Was truly looking forward to meeting you. Sorry you're not feeling it. Whatever. Kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass, she says.
After sending a photo of her ass.
I had time today too. You still showed no interest. Sends it again.
Oh no. Like, she's forgotten. Like, does she delete your text in between texts? Like, how does she not even know
she's clearly, like, this is just how she spends her days.
It's also, I want to point out, it's not an actual photo. It's a photo of a photo. Because there's bars at the top and the bottom.
Well, again, we've got 30 of these, so we can break
compare,
that.
yeah.
Fine then. Don't see me today. I wrote, was trying to see you if I could. She was going horseback riding. After you were horseback riding, but before your dinner, but then you said you had an early dinner and you didn't have time. And she goes, call me and make plans if you're interested.
Oh, man.
I'm good. Best of luck to you. I wrote.
That's you?
That's me.
Good for
You're
you.
out of there. Okay. Good for you. This is the third time.
Well,
None of this is good for him.
She's giving you...
This was I was hoping to bring this onto live podcast for the first time.
Well, it is a shame that we're never going to see what she looks like because I think it would be really interesting to compare.
Interesting that you say that because now I'm going to show you the next picture. I'd like to see you. Call me, please. And then she sends me this picture.
A new photo.
Okay, this is she's on some sort of chaise lounge. She is kind of posing in a Titanic Rose sort of way, wearing a dress and showing foot, which I guess, again, is something that people care about.
That's the female equivalent of male showing wrist. I took screenshots of her profile for you.
Oh, wow.
So I want you to remember this
Good
picture.
job.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. I want you to remember that picture because it looks
Nothing.
like her.
This is what it is.
I'm not done yet, folks.
Oh, my God. What a use of time.
I want to see you. I'll be in Malibu, she wrote. I don't know
Yeah.
what the hell that means. Call me, please. Do you have a minute, please? Are you not single? Why are you afraid of talking in meeting?
Wow. What pleasure does she derive from this experience?
I'm not done.
What?
Wow.
That was the end of the text, no?
Within 20 minutes of me not replying and blocking,
She blocked you.
I blocked her. I got half dozen texts from, I assume to be Google numbers.
What?
Is this Seth? Can I be honest with you? I'd like to be real genuine. It will make sense on why I wouldn't make plans with you. I need to be real with you.
Weird.
Have you left?
Oh, this is weird. So that was a series of texts that came in individually from different numbers.
Each text is from a different number.
Oh, wow.
Well, wait, did you call it? Did you answer?
Of course not. It was 100% her, probably from
Don't
Google
you want
numbers.
to find out?
Well, now
Now
this
I'm
is starting
concerned.
to feel crypto scammy for sure.
I'm not even worried about crypto scamming. I'm worried about getting chopped up and
Taking a kidney,
yeah,
losing a kidney to Tub Girl.
bunny boiling.
Oh, maybe that's what the tub is for. That's the you wake
Right,
up,
cleaning
you
up.
wake up in that tub. It's filled with
Wow.
ice, and you're missing a kidney.
You may be onto something here. I think that's the last time we're gonna match with. Well, we'll probably
I
match with her.
seriously
We'll probably
doubt it.
we'll probably match with her again, but we won't connect again because
All right,
she's blocked.
so what is your best guess at this point? This is
Some sort of legitimate sociopath who is doing this for reasons unbeknownst to me, but gets some sort of pleasure, gets some sort of satisfaction by these
from
interactions.
just tormenting a little
Well,
light
pause.
tormentation.
Now, Seth, you were recently in Houston for like 48 hours.
Longer than that,
You
yeah.
were on the apps with no intention to meet up with anyone.
Uh-huh.
Were you chatting with people? My question is there any similarity between what you do where you like have long conversations with people that you have no intention of meeting?
Are you accusing me of potentially catfishing people?
I thought you were saying,
No,
is Seth
not
Tub
catfishing.
Girl?
Yeah, this is a weird line of questioning.
No, I'm just saying, can we learn and grow from this? Is there anything in her...
Don't blame the victim.
Yeah,
blaming
you're victim shaming me.
I'm not blaming you. I'm saying it's similar.
Seth, I'm sorry that this happened to you, and through no fault of your own.
Thank you.
The second or third time.
Thank you. Third.
I'm interested in her psychology though. So you think it's just that she is like enjoys toying with a mouse, and not that she's trying to scam or do something nefarious. She's like enjoys the weird back and forth.
I think this is some type of pathological behavior that she is exhibiting where she exacts some measure of joy, satisfaction, whatever it is, by this interaction, by these brief, intense interactions.
Okay, I'm going to say it again, and everyone's going to be mad at me, but do you not to the same degree, but have a similar level of enjoyment with these brief, fleeting interactions with people?
No, but he
No,
tries to
I
actually
want to meet up with
and...
these people. I want to meet them and potentially date them. This woman has zero interest in doing
All right,
that.
okay, that's fair.
Wow.
Do you think you should start sending the Tub Girl picture to women?
I think I should start sending her pictures of her in the tub.
That's great.
Before she starts sending them.
That's great. That's great.
Beat her to the tub.
Do you feel sad? Do you feel like you're mourning this relationship?
I feel sad because I really wanted to watch you guys. I wanted you to be able to watch this happen in real time.
Should you call her?
No,
Wow.
it got uncomfortable.
Wow, hard to believe that Tub Girl isn't who we thought she was.
Do you?
I think she's exactly who we thought she was.
Yeah, that's true.
Is this the first time? I know in the past you've said you don't really ever feel unsafe using the apps.
I was a little worried. Yeah, this was a little worrisome.
Wait, so when all those text messages came in, how was it scary?
I don't know if scary is the right word, but this was very uncomfortable.
Because, well, I mean, that's weird. Just why is it coming from a series of different numbers? I don't know enough about how Google Voice or Google whatever
I don't either, but this person, I mean...
Because that would be like, you weren't like blocking each number as they came, were you?
I don't think so, but I probably should.
And you weren't curious at all? I think my curiosity would overwhelm my sense of...
I knew it was this person.
No, I know, but you weren't looking for the answers from her of why she...
Oh,
no.
Absolutely not.
You don't want you to put yourself in a murdery position, but it is interesting to know, like, what is behind all of this.
And it's confusing because I'm like, well, you could, like, she's like 115 pounds. Like, it's not a problem, but we don't know if it's not
No,
her.
we don't know anything.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think she might not even go to Malibu Nobu.
What?
I think that might have been made up.
I'm so curious about why she couldn't meet with you.
After horseback riding, before dinner.
She's got a great life.
Yeah, her life sounds,
like ours. Well, Seth, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
You're not going to have any, like, cool bikinis in your bathroom drawer. Yeah. I guess you would have had to invest in an outdoor tub.
No, it's not a bathroom drawer.
Yeah, it's a bathroom drawer.
One bathroom drawer and one...
The main drawer is bathroom drawer. That's what girls want. But I can easily make closet drawer if need be.
Ladies, let us know at SethInTheCityPodcast@gmail.com. You want a bathroom drawer, or are you looking to go? Are you looking to go more dresser closet?
If you're dating somebody, I would prefer it as well. I would want like toiletries and contact lens stuff.
How many drawers have you had at someone's place?
Not a lot.
Not as many.
Not
the drawers are, you're the drawer giver. Very rarely a drawer receiver.
Yeah.
I'd like to challenge you to receive a drawer.
I'm in.
If you have an issue with their clothes being strewn about, it makes more sense for you to give them a clothing drawer.
That is an easy fix. That is no problem. I'm telling you that in the past, some people that I've dated in these little fights have been hot messes.
Yeah.
And that's not fun for me. How do we get Tub Girl onto the show?
But then we would all be unsafe.
Then she would know where we live.
No, we would do a road version.
Public.
Yeah.
I'm picturing...
Meet at the tub?
What I'm picturing now is Meghan and I in elaborate disguises, fedorables. We've got sunglasses on. We're both holding newspapers over our faces with like an earpiece in while you go on this date, and we're there if anything hits the fan.
I just want to say really quickly, you mentioning Rob. Rob received his points because of the fedorable joke, and Rob also was responsible for getting us this beautiful Neumann microphone that my dad is furious we've put the pop screen on. Anyways, this won a design award. It's like a very beautiful microphone, and we can't see it. And so my dad has been really mean to Rob about sending us this, which makes our life easier. But anyways,
thanks Rob for everything.
Yeah.
I
gotta
meet Rob.
You would love Rob.
I already do.
Do we think there's any chance that we go to this event on June 15th or whenever it may be?
And Tub Girl's there?
And Tub Girl is on that stage.
Wow.
I mean, we won't recognize her.
Yeah, we won't know.
Do you think we could like go up to every girl and be like, "Hey, do you mind turning around?" And
Seth, you're doing great.
Will you scroll back up? She said something that I thought was actually good feedback for you. That I wanted to talk about.
A little advice from Tub Girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
She said...
Sorry. Meghan is just scrolling through Seth's conversation with this woman, and the picture just comes up every few swipes. This
thing of where she says, like, I feel like we're never going to meet. I can't force you to, like, ask me out. I can't force you to set a date or time with me. I do think that we've heard a little bit of that in the past of just being like...
Meg, I'm not asking this woman out.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not interacting with this human being.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like some feedback just to think about.
So you would have preferred me to be more interactive and asked her out and made plans with her.
Not her. I just felt like, in the future, setting dates is helpful.
Okay. Thank you. I'm worried that you're on Tub Girl's side
on
a couple of things.
No.
But okay.
I'm on your side completely.
Okay.
I'm sad to lose Tub Girl. She seemed like she would have been a lot of fun as a sister-in-law.
She could have been the one.
I mean, Rubber Ducky, you're the one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tub.
You make tub time lots of fun.
Ladies, he is unbelievably single. Hey, folks, if you're listening at home, feel free to rate us. Give us a good review. 5 stars. Tell your friends.